This video contains gameplay and very minor post-game spoilers for side order. I'll warn you when you reach the post-game thing, so don't sweat it. I've been grinding the heck out of side order over the past few days, and I've loved it. After beating the game over 25 times and getting all the post-game rewards, I've gathered a few tips to share with you to make your side order experience that much better. So, let's get straight into Tip 1. Choose your weapon wisely. With all the palettes available to you, you might be tempted to choose the one you're most familiar with, be it the splatter shot, the splat roller, or anything else. Keep in mind though that even if you don't like playing a certain weapon in multiplayer, side order has color chips that cover those weaknesses up for you. Do you play with stick controls and can't properly use chargers? Just get a homing shots color chip to aim for you. Having trouble with a blaster because you're getting swarmed early on? Use a main range tip or two. Speaking of two, Tip 2. Keep up the streak. One thing you might not have noticed if you haven't been specializing your chip builds is that once your run-ins, you get bonus pearls for having multiple of the same color of chip in a row. If you play your cards right, you can get upwards of 1,000 pearls from a single run, trivializing getting any remaining hacks or the best cosmetic item known to squid kind. If you're having trouble getting a streak going, try enabling the floor reset and color chip bias hacks, making it much easier to obtain a single color floor after floor. If you want a specific color, take a look at what the primary color is on your selected palette. For instance, if I wanted to have a run full of support chips, I would use the splat charger, and for a palette chock full of mobility, I'd go for the tri-stringer. Tip 3. Keep moving. Especially on harder floors, it's awfully easy to get overrun and lose unnecessary lives to otherwise weak enemies. The main counter to this is to keep on the move. Most gelatins are slower than you are, and can't catch you if you keep swimming away. One tool that helps a ton in this regard is walls. In a pinch, you can ink up a bit on a wall, just to climb it and squid surge away to regain the edge. If you're on an 8-ball floor, the 8-balls are excellent damage dealers to thin any herds in the area. Just be sure not to let the big guys play with them. Tip 4. Zones suck. Out of all the gameplay scenarios in side order, one thing that speedrunners and I agree on is that keeping the zone is the worst one to roll. Portals and fleeing enemies can be cleared in seconds on higher floors, 8-balls are 8-balls, and Turbine Tower can be sped up with enough ink, but specifically maps with multiple zones are run enders. If you ever see 3 question marks next to a rigorous zones floor, reset it immediately. You know not what horrors await you. If you're stuck with it though, the best advice I can give you is to target Drizzling Cup or Kyosos almost exclusively. If you keep moving between the zones and killing the Drizzlers, all the other gelatins will follow you instead of trying to capture a zone. And if you're fast enough, you can keep them in the middle of the map. No threat to your precious objective. Just watch out for the snipers. Tip 5. Use vending machines sparingly. If you see a vending machine on any lower floors, I urge you not to go there yet. On, say, floor 5, you won't have enough membucks to buy any more than maybe 2 color chips if you're good at managing your membucks, but even less if you've been keeping a color streak up. No, I recommend going to a vending machine only when you have at least 3,000 membucks in your wallet, allowing you to reset its wares until you find something you want. Remember though that you still need enough membucks to reset the floor after to keep up your color streak, so keep that in mind. I advise keeping around 1,500 membucks in floor reset reserves, maybe a bit less if your vending machine was especially lucrative. One streak of bad luck could end your entire streak, so contingencies help. All of the vending machine hacks help a ton, but the 15 and 25F vending machine hacks can be detrimental to your run, depending on what your wallet looks like on those floors. The vending machine corner takes up a floor spot, leaving you with only 2 choices. That being said, that's about all I got for now. If you want more tips, subscribe and leave a comment on any tip you think is useful. I also am active in my Discord server, so join that for more fun stuff. See you next time!